It's a Non-Essential Rabbit Hole podcast. Good Monday morning, gentlemen. I'm Josh Sharrow.
Sean Doyle.
Hairball John. It's Monday.
2 days to trash day, though, John. That's good.
I know. I did a post this morning on Facebook regarding trash.
You did?
Yeah, but it's talking
yeah.
trash. It was about talking trash.
People on your Facebook are super excited about your shirt. Did you expect that whole thing, like the hat of the day or the shirt of the day, to get the attention it is?
No, not at all.
Stupid.
Not at all.
It's the little things.
It's stupid. My mom even called me and said, "Johnny, I just got to let you know that I think it's great, and you're bringing so much happiness into people's lives." I'm like, "Mom, have you read the posts? I mean, get past the picture and actually read the posts." She goes, "All I see is that you're smiling." I'm like, "Yeah, that's photoshopped, Mom. It's the same photo every single time. I just put a shirt on it."
I just switched the shirt out. That's
Yeah.
funny. You have a lot of Mr. Rogers shirts, too, like the cardigans. I didn't see you as a cardigan.
What are you talking about, a cardigan? I don't own a single cardigan.
Well, the one you're wearing right now, that red one looks like a cardigan.
No, it's a Red Wings zip-up hoodie.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
zip-up hoodie.
It's a zip-up hoodie.
What's the difference between a cardigan and a zip-up hoodie?
Come on.
Pretentiousness, and the guy that wore him is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should watch that show, that Mr. Rogers in the Neighborhood movie. Fucking
Yeah.
terrible.
Did I already tell you that my mom grew up next door to Captain Kangaroo?
I don't know
Really?
who Captain Kangaroo is.
You don't know? Oh, yeah, you're way too young.
Yeah, Captain Kangaroo was kind of like, well, he was pre Mr. Rogers.
I'd say.
I think
Same
so. And he
time,
had
maybe?
this guy on there, Mr. Green Jeans, and it was basically like a little kids variety show. And Captain Kangaroo was this beloved host of it. And it turns out that he was just a monster size ass. And my mom grew up where they shared a side fence as neighbors. And I guess he would sleep during the day, and because the kids were too loud, he would throw apples off of his tree over at the kids. Shut up!
Yeah.
Oh, it was one of those guys.
It always
Yeah, and
makes
then-
me seem like those nice people, like that bitch who used to host Lamb Chops. I bet you she was a bitch.
Lamb
Yeah.
chops.
You remember
Yeah,
Lamb
yeah.
Chops?
No.
I remember the puppet lamb chop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a woman next to it, Sherry.
I don't trust anybody that has to put their hand up something's ass in order to speak its mind.
Like
Right.
Jeff Dunham. Fucking
That
weirdos.
now I'll tell you what, that dude is monsterly talented though.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
You find yourself when you're watching Dunham, you're like staring at his lips, going, he has to be doing this somehow. I think it's all tracked in. It's like a Motley Crue show. They're not actually singing anything. It's all backtracked.
I don't know. I think he's just really damn good at it.
Yeah.
Really
and
good.
He's managed to take those characters and make them stand on their own. You know
we
what
have,
I mean?
we have the Walter doll here at our house. When
Do
my
you
wife
really?
was going, when my wife was going through treatment, we watched his stuff all the time, and then as something to kind of give her something that would bring her some joy, I bought the Walter doll, and you push these buttons, and it says, "You're a loser. Kiss my ass."
Yeah, he's managed to make those characters stand on their own. I mean, like you say, Walter, what the Ahmed the
Ahmed.
terrorist. Yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
Ahmed.
he's
Ahmed
managed
the
to take
terrorist.
these characters and make them be their own person. And when these things come to like their shows, and he pulls out that Walter doll, people go crazy.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
Bubba's
it's-
popular.
Peanut. Peanut is the one it started with.
Our Peanut. Yeah,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
There is a Bubba too, though.
There's a Bubba. And then he's got a Ahmed's son.
Oh,
Yes.
really? I haven't
Yeah.
seen that.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, because how many people now? He's basically like Bart Simpson, where Bart was, what was it? Something. Anyway, but he is, I Q you.
Oh yeah.
I Q you
Yep.
Yeah.
with Ahmed.
That's
What did
so
Bart
good
say?
too. Like, and he's so good with those characters. And what was the one that was one of my favorites? The like chili pepper on a stick or something.
Oh,
yes.
jalapeno on a stick.
Yeah.
Jose.
Jose.
Man, and
Yeah, he can get him where he has one on each hand, and then they're arguing, and he's arguing with them.
Yeah.
how long
That's
does that take to
crazy.
figure out?
Oh, I
before
don't-
you mess up and you start talking like him.
I don't know. He had to have been forced to stay in his room, and his mom just like slid hamburger helper on a plate underneath the door. You're not coming out until you can That's just crazy amount of time that he had to spend inside doing that.
Can you imagine how good he is now during quarantine? He's got all kinds of time on his hands.
Yeah, he's got a YouTube
On his hands.
channel.
Does he?
Yeah, he's got a YouTube channel that's pretty cool. He takes you to like a couple of the places that there's a museum for puppets, and he's a big car guy.
Really?
He's like friends with Jay Leno. Oh yeah. He's a big and like exotic and weird tripped out cars.
And actually a pretty good stand-up comedian, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got rock star status.
Oh yeah.
Do you think that if you go to ventriloquism school, does the instructor, does he do it as a ventriloquist?
Yeah, there's a puppet
Probably.
the whole time.
There's YouTube videos teach you how to do it.
Is there ventriloquist school? Is that something I didn't know about?
Probably.
Oh, there is. There's mime school, and I hate mimes.
Yeah.
I would.
I heard you say that before, actually.
I would club them like a baby seal, man. I cannot stand mimes.
Oh, why?
They bug the crap out of me. And I would put them in an imaginary box and bury them real 6 feet down. I have a friend. Whenever we go to the Spirit game, they have Sammy. Sammy Spirit is like the little one, the mascot that runs around. That looks like
I've only been
Colbert.
to one Spirit game with 14 other people there.
And I've got a good friend, and he was playing minor league hockey, and he's a successful businessman in Midland, and he is terrified of mascots. Terrified.
Really?
Now, oh my goodness, yeah. Somebody can come at him like a big goon that's going to put all of his teeth down his throat. He has no fear whatsoever. But you give him a mascot, whoa, flips
so weird.
out. It
See,
is
that's
so
on my
much
to-do
fun
list. That's on my to-do list to be a
to
mascot.
club a mascot. Oh, be a
be
mascot.
one. I tried being one for John Glenn, but I guess they won't allow me because I'm an adult.
No, wasn't it they wouldn't allow you because you were a boy? Because you had a hang down?
No,
Or
it's
they did a
'cause
background check.
No, it's because I wasn't a student because I was an adult.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
heard some people say that you can't be, that the mascot is only a female.
No.
I'm telling you the story. Doyle, your story's valid. I'm telling you my story
Okay.
now.
Well, I don't
I've
know.
heard
Maybe
that
it
they
is.
don't allow men to be mascots.
It could be. I don't know.
Like, I don't know why.
Stupid.
There was Louis Loon, because I go to a lot of the Loons games, and Louis Loon, there's different people that are inside his costume, and there's somebody in that really pisses me off. I don't know who. It's got to be the same person each time, but likes to stand in front of me. I'm sitting down. I can't see the field, right? Well, this other time, he was standing kind of off to the side, and you've got these drunk college frat boys, and one of them yells, "Hey, move it, bird!" And Louis just kind of looks at him, and he gives him what I think is the middle finger because he just waves
Right.
and just standing right there. And the guy yells, "You wouldn't be the first mascot's ass I ever kicked."
That's funny.
Which makes you want the backstory to that comment.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was looking on the internet today to see if we could find any stories to talk about. And, of course, have you been following this Kim Jong-un story at all, John? Kim Jong-un or whatever from South Korea. There's reports that he's dead, but nobody's seen him in weeks or months or something. And then there's other reports that say he's just fine. He's just like a little sick. So I don't know if they call him Rocket Man. That's what
Oh yeah.
Trump was calling him for a while, was Rocket Man. We don't know if Rocket Man is dead or not.
There was one story that said he died of the coronavirus.
Of course there is.
There has to be at least one, you know?
You break your ankle right now, you're going to die from the coronavirus.
That's way too true.
So through the news, we find cyber affairs are thriving during the coronavirus pandemic as people in sexless marriages are quarantined at home with their spouses. AshleyMadison.com has added 17,000 new members a day in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic compared to 15.5.
Ashley Mad, M-A-D.
Write it down. They're using the site as a release valve.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Giggity, for the tension that's built
Giggity.
up at home during the pandemic. They're looking to have needs met that aren't being met at home. Well, who's got time when they're in the house with their significant other or a safe place to go browse chicks on AshleyMadison.com?
Or where are you gonna hide to do it?
That's
You
what
can
I'm
do
saying.
it in
Like,
my house. Yeah.
Where are you gonna go? Take your laptop in the bathroom and hide in the shower? Like, what are you doing in there? Nothing.
That's right. I'm just surfing.
So they're up. Actually, they're only up 1,500 people a day. They're adding 17,000 people a day to that site right now.
They're beating the deaths of coronavirus.
Holy shit! That's the concern.
Yeah, beating, literally.
Yeah. Beating.
I'm gonna have to go check it out.
I don't know if you can you?
Because I'm.
I think you have to
by
be
myself.
married to be on Ashley Madison.
They're not gonna know. I'll lie about it.
That's valid. I guess you could do that.
I sound horrible. I'm just kidding.
The website also asks members if they're trying to spice up their sex life with their spouses while socially distancing, with 76% of respondents saying no. No, we're not trying to spice anything up.
Nope. Wow.
I was going to ask. So there's that. And then our lovely governor has managed to make it into the national spotlight. I've got the clip from Saturday Night Live. Gretchen Whitmer made a personation on there. And, of course, Saturday Night Live was pretty nice to her.
Yeah.
I'll play it later. I can play it.
Oh, you're going to play it later. Okay. I was kind of waiting at it in anticipation.
You want me to play it now?
I'll play it now.
Play it now.
Here we go.
Hey there. I'm Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. Might surprise you to be hearing from me, some smoke show Midwestern governor nobody heard about till a couple weeks ago. But governors are kind of having a moment right now. And while other govs get cool nicknames like Daddy Cuomo and Gavin Choke Me King Newsom, Trump refers to me as that woman from Michigan. But I'm not offended, because I am proud to be from Michigan, and that woman is also what Trump calls his wife. Yeah, I'm nursing all the bats, because even though most frickin' governors are laying down restrictions because of the virus, mine are somehow too far. Now, you may have heard about the protesters that gathered in the streets of our capital for Ted Nugent cosplay last week. Look, people, it's live free or die, not live free and die. And Trump advisor Stephen Moore is comparing these protesters to Rosa Parks. Yeah, if Rosa Parks was fighting for her right to get hit by a bus. Sorry, that's the bats talking. But I support all Americans and Michiganders' freedom of speech. So if you got to protest, here are some tips on how to do it safely. Number 1, stay home. I promise you can call me a bitch from the safety of your couch. It's called Twitter. So if you must head outside, maintain proper social distancing. That means 6 feet apart at all times. So if the tip of your AK-47 can touch the tip of your buddy's AK, back up. And please, wear face masks, but not a Joker mask. And not a clown mask, and absolutely no masks that come with a hood. No, like you, I have heard the rumors that I'm on the short list to be Joe Biden's vice president, the VP's Veep. Because if it's going to be a woman, it might as well be that woman. But my sole priority is my home state, because we're not out of the woods. We never will be. We live in Michigan. And to anyone that stands in the way of the health and safety of my constituents, I'll remind you, the Michigan is a mitten, right? And this is where I live. Oh, dang it, they're throwing dog crap at my door. Knock it off! I'll throw it back! I did it last time, too! You know I will!
When they said, because this is where I live, she basically held up the middle finger, pointing to the middle finger.
She pulled down the other fingers around the hand. Yeah.
Nice.
That's funny.
That is funny.
They only missed the opportunity to say Michiganders in there about 6 times. If she'd have said Michiganders in there 6 times, they'd have nailed it. And then, did you see Whitmer responded to it by saying that I don't drink Labatt's, and she was holding up a Bell's Two-Hearted Ale?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. That's good. That's good-spirited, at least.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it for her,
right?
Like, that wasn't a bad Saturday Night Live impersonation. Like, that was actually kind of honoring her.
Yeah, no, that was done really well. It's funny because it's set in the woods. She looks like she's back. There's trailers that are stacked up as a barricade around her compound or something. She's way back in there.
Well, like with all the stuff that's happening, like they've protested at her house, and they've surrounded her house a couple times with different people like protesting. I don't agree with that, but like it's their right to protest, obviously.
Right.
But